What's up, everybody? This review, we're taking a look at the Jada Toys Ultra Street Fighter 2 Cammy. Now, this one looks like it's going to be pretty cool. I haven't had a Cammy figure in a long time. Last Cammy figure I bought was probably the Sota Toys Street Fighter line, which was a long time ago. And I never picked up the Storm one because the Storm one didn't do this costume. Now, this is her most iconic suit and probably the only suit that I would care to have her in. So yeah, when Jada did it, I was like really pumped, like just really excited to get updated version because the soda ones are pretty dated now. I believe they are. It was still a really awesome figure when it came out. I don't have it anymore. I got rid of a lot of my soda stuff a long time ago. But yeah, I was really pumped to get this and again get that updated look. A little bit more modern, fit in as newer times. But yeah, here she is in the arcade packaging. You can see her and her accessories. You got the side with the bio. You got the back with all the fighters. Only missing just a few now. Other side. Let's get her open and check her out. All right, so here's Cammy outside of the packaging, and she looks pretty cool. Just a couple minor things that I saw straight out of the packaging. We'll get into that in just a second, but here is her accessories. She's got the spike for her effects, or this is like a little effect for her, cannon spike, cannon drill, that sort of thing. So you can easily use that for her. Her foot will just kind of slide into there. But you got this little peg here, and I believe a stand will peg into that, but mine didn't have a peg for her or a stand for her. So I don't know if she did come with one or does come with one, supposed to come with one. But mine didn't have one in the packaging, but there is one there. We get a lot of stands with the other figures, so it'd be real easy just to grab one of those, but still, I guess the slight downside, you don't have one for there. Not that, I don't know if it would, even if you had it like pegged in there, if it would hold the weight of her, the figure and her, that sort of thing. But it does look good. Nice translucent yellow. Fades to the clear. Looks really nice. Soft. We've got different hands. You got the chopping hands that look really good. Got the nice sculpting. Pretty nice. You've got the alternate head, yelling head, which looks really good. Angry face. The ponytails look a little strange. You can tell this is where they peg in, but they rotate to create the motion effect if you want to. But it just looks a little strange. Just a little bit. Just from like certain angles, maybe like from right there, that looks a little weird, but still kind of cool. You can move it around to get that motion effect, Yeah, you got the nice red, the yellow, got the scar. And then you get her herself. All right, for her herself, she looks pretty awesome. I think they went with like a really good green, really nice green for her suit. The reds look really good. Her hair looks nice. So it's got the yellow, but there's also like this orange kind of brush over it, like a dry brush to kind of help bring out some of those details to show that it's been braided, It's easy to lose the braids, the sculpting or the hair strand sculpting. And it's easy to lose those details when you don't have the paint to bring it out. But they did choose to use that little bit of orange to kind of, highlight it, bring it out. You got her face. This is one of the things I was talking about earlier, where I think they were missing. I like the head sculpt. I like the face sculpt. I think they needed another head sculpt with like just a relaxed face. You've got this one where her mouth is kind of puckered out, and then you got this one with like the angry yelling, but none where she's just standing there. It's kind of, just like a true relaxed face. That would have been nice. But again, the nice green, you got this darker green for shading. You got the green on the body. You got the reds throughout. Black boots. Pretty nice. Don't see no real shading on the back, mostly on the front, like around the ab section. So, yeah, pretty cool looking. So for articulation, she's got that double ball peg, but she can rotate the head pretty nice. Tilt, personality, all that stuff. Looks down. Not too far. There's no hinge or anything like that. Looks up pretty good. And looks like there might even be a joint at the... Yeah, there's a joint at the base of the neck in there. It's hidden by her suit. But yeah, that does help out a little bit too. Still not allowing her to look too far down, but it looks pretty good. No butterfly joints. T-pose. Upper bicep cut. You got the double jointed elbows, pinless, peg and hinge for the hand and wrist. Diaphragm cut, which is really, really tight. But it does work pretty good. Some figures have diaphragm cuts and they don't even get any use out of it, but yeah, she gets some out of hers. Crunches forward pretty good. Of course, it goes back pretty nice. Leg goes forward about that far. Not really a drop down hip. But that's pretty good. Back to maybe a slight drop down hip. Hard because she's got like the really thick upper thigh. Yeah, upper thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees. Upper boot cut. Hinge and pivot for the foot and ankle. But that will let her hit her, cannon drill. Yeah, pretty good. And of course, slide that into one of her feet. I feel like that's more of I think she calls it her cannon spike. I don't remember. All their moves changed throughout the years. When they were playing Super Nintendo when she first came out. Her and Fei Long, T-Hawk, and DJ. Seeing those new challengers was pretty awesome. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? All their moves change. Now you got them doing it downward angles. Spiral arrow. I don't know what they call them anymore. Cannon drill, cannon spike, spiral drill. So many different names. The names change. Same moves. Pretty cool though. Looks nice. Here she is with her alternate head and hand, doing a little pose, getting ready to really turn it up. Pretty awesome look right there. Got the hair turned and flowing. Pretty awesome. For a quick size comparison, we've got the Jada Guile and the Jada Bison. Figure those would be two really nice ones to show. You got the guy that brainwashed her, and then you've got, of course, Guile, who's trying to take him down. But yeah, I think they look pretty good together. They look really good together. I still think that Bison is undersized for how I see him in my head. But I still think they look really nice. Pretty cool. For another comparison, we have her next to Fei Long, another one of the new challengers. They look pretty nice, you know, height-wise and side-wise together. And then for a little bit of a female comparison, here is a loose collector Vampirella, then G.I. Joe Classified Scarlet. This is the retro Scarlet. Just so you can see a little bit of the, you know, height difference in the different lines. All right, so overall, I think this figure is pretty nice. She's got some pretty good articulation. The sculpts look good. I do wish she came with like a relaxed head, but I wouldn't give up the heads that we, you know, the head sculpts that we did get. I do like that one. This one is probably my favorite one with the perked out lips a little bit. But yeah, a regular relaxed head would have been nice. I didn't get a stand again. I didn't see one in my box or anything like that, so I don't know if she comes with one or not. Maybe she doesn't, but she came with some pretty decent hands. You know, she comes with enough to like get the job done, and she looks really good. Again, the articulation is good. I like the paint. She does have some pink on the skin tone to kind of add some shading to her skin tone, which is pretty nice. I don't think I mentioned that earlier, but she does have the darker green on top of the green in her suit to kind of help bring out some of those details, or like the sculpting a little bit, like the abs. But yeah, she looks pretty cool and pretty fun. I mean, the hair looks a little weird where it pegs in, but I mean, you're going to have a little bit of strangeness just for the articulation, but it's not terrible. It's just noticeable from certain angles. But when I was posing her and doing little things with her, my eye didn't go straight to it or anything like that. So I don't know how much of a big deal that'll be for anybody else, but it's cool to kind of point that out. There's no shading on like the gloves. It's just the plain red. A little bit of a wash maybe might have helped on the gauntlets because there is a nice sculpt in there. And the hat seems just a little plain, but not terrible. I mean, they did use the paint, I think, in the, you know, for what they give us. I think they used the paint in the right areas. Like if you had to pick one or the other, which way would you go? Where would you put it to help highlight this figure? And I think they nailed it. I think they did a good job with it. So yeah, I think she's a pretty awesome figure. From what I remember of the sota one that I used to have, definitely, I would say an upgrade. Again, I felt those ones were pretty dated, and I don't have any of the Storm stuff. The Storm one was not this look, so it's good to finally get a figure with this look, and who knows when we'll get another one like this from anybody, because the license is so broken up for the different game series. But yeah, this is her most iconic suit, and it's pretty awesome to finally, you know, get her in that suit. So yeah, that's going to be it for this review. Hopefully y'all saw everything you needed to see, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Later.